Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tough Line Talk Show. Today we have amazing guests from Juba Jjmeb. Uh, they are ambitious gentlemen from this initiative. They are supporting education in any way. At the same time, they are teachers, principals from various schools. Without further ado, my name is God Samuel. I'm the host of today, and I would like to welcome my guest to the discussion of today. I would like you to introduce yourself and also where you are teachers from. I would like to start from here.
Thank you, Emmanuel. I'm Mr. Jjmeb. I'm working with Juba Jjmeb as a next student, also head teacher of Academy High School. This is where I'm working with. Thank you for hosting us, and we will be together.
Yes, I will hold it for you.
Yeah. So thank you, and my colleague will also continue from there.
Yes, we have at this side, we have Mathieu, the Secretary General of Juba Jjmeb, and he doubles as the principal of the Cityview Academy, the Cityview Secondary School. Yes, teacher.
Yeah, thank you very much, Gore Samuel. My name is Mr. Chol Ruben McCann. I am the principal of Elite High School and at the same time the chairperson of Juba Jjmeb Examination Board. Thank you very much for hosting us, and we are ready for this discussion.
Thank you so much. Elite High School is one of amazing high school in South Sudan. They were the champions of inter high school football tournament in Sherkat. Thank you, you're champion of football tournament.
Thank you very much.
Now, uh, can't you tell us more about what is Juba Jjmeb? What is this thing we always see on social media? Yes, what is this Juba Jjmeb?
Thank you very much, Samuel. Juba Jjmeb Examination is a non-governmental organization. It is registered under the NGO Act 2016.
Okay.
And we are legally registered, to be precise. Juba Jjmeb was established in 2019 by a group of head teachers without ownership, and then we later registered it in 2022. So this is the sixth edition of Juba Jjmeb examination that is taking place in the country.
Okay.
Immediately after 2019, because of the COVID-19 outbreak, we were not able to conduct our second exam. However, we did it in 2021. So Juba Jjmeb is in existence up to now. And since inception, we have never registered any malpractice or leakage. And our exam has always been standard. So we look forward to improving, because our motto says it is transformative and quality education for all. That's what we are visioning at. So that's the vision of Juba Jjmeb examination, to produce competitive and potential leaders of this nation, people who are of high integrity, people who are able to compete in and outside the country. That is basically why we introduce. Also to prepare our candidates, both at primary and secondary school, for the national examination. Once they pass, then definitely they are determined to achieving more marks at the national exam. And the example is the student that led the nation in 2023 from Daystar was sat for Juba Jjmeb, though it was not the top, but it did well. Even the best school for 2024 is a member school of Juba Jjmeb, Amazing Grace High School.
Okay.
And number of, mentioned them. So we have a number of schools, about 6 to 7 schools that appeared in top 10 in the country because of Juba Jjmeb. They are able to prepare enough, and we are proud of them. So thank you very much, and that is a little about Juba Jjmeb Examination Board. Yeah.
You said you started this initiative in 2019.
Yes.
Okay. How many schools came up with how many schools sat for your examination in 2019?
Well, to be precise,
in both primary school and secondary
At first, in 2019, we start with secondary schools,
Okay.
basically in Sirkat,
Okay.
and few schools in Konyo Konyo.
Okay.
By then, I was not the chairperson. There was somebody. And the number was not much. We were less than 500 students.
Okay.
But immediately in 2021, we were able to get more 7 schools, and later our number increases. It goes to 1,000. So that is
Wow.
how we have been gradually, integrating. Even in 2022, we reached to 13 schools. In 2023, we went to 23 schools. In 2024, we went to 50 schools.
Let me cut you short.
Yeah.
In 2022,
Mhm.
you got how many schools?
In 2022, we had 13 secondary schools.
13 secondary schools.
Yes.
And there were no primary schools.
There were no primary schools.
Yes, 2023.
We had primary schools. We
How
had
many
about
were there?
six primary schools.
Okay.
And we had, in 2023, we also had about 18 secondary schools.
18 secondary schools.
Yeah, the schools were about 24 in number.
Oh, they were 24 in number,
Yeah.
both primary school and secondary school.
Schools, yeah.
Okay.
But in 2024, there were about 50 schools.
Wow.
Yes, we had about 27 secondary schools and 13 primary schools.
So were those schools from Shekat, from
No.
Juba?
Well, we had number of schools. In Bor, we had some primary schools that took part, though this year they have not come back because of financial constraint. You know, Juba Jjmeb is a private entity, so it is based on the students' interest or the pupils.
Okay.
We had about 2 primary schools in Bor, that started last year, and we had 7 secondary schools that started. But this year we have the number has reduced. We also had 1 primary school and 2 secondary schools.
Excuse, let me cut you little bit.
Yes, yes, please.
The number of the school this year reduced.
Yes.
Last year, what was the number of the school?
The number
2024.
2024 was 50.
50.
Yes.
Both
secondary and primary.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now this year, so the number is reduced to what?
31.
31.
We have 31 schools this year. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So in both primary,
primary and secondary. So in secondary we have 18.
Let me cut you short. Why do you think the number of the school reduced from 50 to 31?
Okay.
Yes.
It is simple. You know, last year we had financial constraint, like I said.
Okay.
And the board sat down and determined a standard money that is supposed to be required from school. So later this year, when we gave the circulars to the school, many schools complained that they were not given circulars in time. So they were not able to collect money, and they are not able to pay for their candidates. So that one is what made them left out. Otherwise, they said by next year, the communication should be done earlier as possible. Though the communication was earlier, but they did not get the notification.
So where are these schools from? This 31 school. And by the way,
31 schools.
Is the examination still or?
Yeah, it is ongoing.
It's on. When did you start?
The exam started on 25th. It was yesterday, 25th August.
Monday?
Yes, Monday. And it will go through up to 29 on Friday this week.
Yes.
So for primary schools, we are giving them a subject per day.
Okay.
And they have about 5 subjects. For secondary schools, others have 2 per day, and they will finish still on Friday.
Okay.
We have 2 schools in Nimule.
Okay.
That is Kingsway Academy and RMC Academy Secondary School. Those are the 2 secondary schools in Nimule. And in Bor, we
don't have primary.
We don't have.
Okay.
Also in Bor, we have about 6 secondary schools, and currently we don't have primary school. So if you look at the secondary schools that are taking place, that are sitting for Juba Jjmeb in Bor, we have Amazing Grace High School, we have Sheikh El Nur High School, we have Spotlight High School, we have Christian High School.
I think Christian is a new school.
It's a new school, yes.
Okay.
We also have Alliance High School, we have Daystar Academy,
okay,
and name them. I think those are the few schools that we have. We used to have Royal High School, but this time around they have not. They did not subscribe. It's not operational as we speak.
Okay.
Yeah, and in Juba, we have number of schools, 6 by 28. We have about 10 secondary schools
10 secondary
here
school
in Juba.
in Juba.
Yeah, out of
Okay.
which we have a leader school, we have CTV Academy secondary school, we have Modern Academy secondary
Okay.
school, we have Brilliant Academy. This is this side of the river,
Okay.
and primary schools are also there. We have other schools in that. Also, there is a Monto Girls
Monto
Academy
Girls,
secondary
yes.
school. And there is also Yope High School. That
Yope.
side, yeah, almost to
Juba Nungule Highway.
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
So those are the schools we have within the vicinity of Shirkat. And that side of the river, we have Darling Wisdom Academy, Pentagon Campus.
Okay.
And we also have Darling Wisdom Academy, Glasgow Campus in I Referendum. We have
Referendum.
St. Lawrence Academy Secondary School
Okay.
in I Referendum as well. Yeah, and at Cor William, we have Bridge Academy, a secondary school. And when it comes to primary school, we have some schools here in Shirkat, and we start with the City View Academy Primary School
section. Okay.
Yes, section. Yes, we also have Blessed Shepherd.
Blessed Shepherd.
Yes, we have Saint Elizabeth.
Okay.
We have Preachers. There is a new school called Preachers. Yeah, Nazarene Primary School. We also have Alliance Academy. We have Interethnic. Yes,
Yeah.
Interethnic Nazarene Primary School. We also have which other school? We have a Lekma Academy.
Lekma.
Yes, a Lekma Academy. And we have Juba Integrated Nazarene Primary School, the Cadro Campus. And finally St. Peter's Nazarene Primary School. If I'm not mistaken, maybe I might have left out some of the schools, but they are supposed to be 13 in number. Yes.
Hey, you're such a genius guy. How can you name all these schools in less than?
Oh, I'm trying to
Okay.
remember. You
Now,
can also recall. Yeah.
How legit is your examination in terms of malpractice? How do you control your examination not to be cheated?
Yeah, I think much of this will be answered by the Secretary of Examination.
Okay.
But maybe I'll start. Like I said earlier, one of the things that we focus is actually the production of exam, and that is where the exam can be cheated. There are some sports or areas that leads to the leakage.
Okay.
It starts with the setting.
We
make sure nobody knows the setters.
Okay.
So even the teachers, the students, the pupils do not know how the Juba Joint Mock examination is set. They don't even know the examiners. That is the first secret that we do. Once the exam is set, the number of papers that are set, you can set, but you don't know whether your paper will come or not.
Okay.
Then there's what we call moderation.
These examiners, are the teachers?
They are teachers, of course.
From the schools that are
From the schools that are participating. And we warn them seriously not to let anybody know they have said.
So to what extent do you warn these teachers? You can warn me, I have a school that is going to participate. But
still we don't trust them. So we take number of sets, and then now we go and moderate. That's what I was about to say. Okay. We have moderation of exam. The team, the body sit, and then moderate the exam. So all these exams, they might pick question from per a setter, or they will see on how to standardize the exam. Once the moderation is done, that is where the paper is picked. That is step one. Yes. Okay. For setting. Okay. Once it is done, we make sure the exam is secured. Even the chairperson of Juba Joint Mock does not know which paper is set. It is only the secretary of exam that has access to the examination. Now is the one to make sure you keep the exam. After that, we go to the vendors, those who would want to produce the exam. Okay. This year we had a number of vendors, companies that would want to do printing. And we chose Syndicate Academic Propeller, simply because they have been with us in this business for so long. Okay. One of the things that we tell our producers, we tell them they must not produce exam beyond the limit. If we have given them 50 students, then they must only produce 50 copies. So that if the exam is distributed to the learners, there will be no extra paper to give chance to the invigilators or teachers to look into what is happening. If the papers are missing, then we will suspect that particular center that there is a problem within. It is one of the mechanisms that controls our exam. Also, the sealing of exam. We make sure the exam is sealed, even to the centers.
Okay.
The student first check the papers. Like this year was a bit much more better. So we make sure the exam is kept safe until it is set. Very unfortunate. A few days ago, or Sunday to Monday,
Monday, okay.
I received a report. Some schools, some schools, the students were among that we are prepared, we are waiting. There is matured, and we told them, okay, let them wait. Maybe they'll get it during the examination room. And I think by now they got it only during the exam. They were not able to get the leakage. So that is the little that I can say. But much can be said by the examination sector, especially at the side of invigilation and how we secure or protect the exam from being cheated. So, and malpractice as well. So, Mr. Peter, maybe you will add more.
You add more on this before I ask some questions.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, Goran. This is a
Goran
very good chance.
Samuel.
Goran Samuel, sorry.
Yes.
Thank you, Goran Samuel. The chairman talks a lot, and chairman mentioned a lot of points. So on the question that you asked, this is where we are tasked to do. It is our role and our duty to make sure that the examination is not cheated, and we should remain like that until next time comes. On our page, our motto stated clear that transformative and quality education for all. Quality education is started when examination is restricted. That is where quality education is started. Also, we teachers, we are mothers. Why I say we are mothers? We are producing. And when you are producing, you make sure you don't poison your child that you are producing. So we want to make sure that we are producing the quality students that will help our parents, that will help our generation. And it started from examination. And that's the way we always protect our exam not to be cheated is the trust that we build within the board. So number one is the trust. So I trust my chairman, and the chairman trusts me. Because if the chairman give me the work and he have no trust, then the maintenance of the examination will be hard. So what we build in our company is a trust. So they trusted me that 2 years I will be the secretary of examination. And within my 2 years course, there's no multi-practice. Why I say and what maintain me is being the mother. So we are producing the quality education. And in that sense, it is very hard for us to let our examination be cheated. Number two, we always, when we come to the side of productions, we don't even tell who is producing the exam. We'll come and tell the public later when the examination is already produced and distributed to the centers. And these people who are producing our examinations, they are not first-hand information. They are secondary-hand information because they produce a lot of exams. So they are also trusted. So whatsoever we give them, we know that they will never.
Let me cut you short.
Yes, welcome.
You said the producers, those who print the examinations, you trust them. Now let me ask you one question here. Do you believe that there's a leakage or cheating in the national examinations?
Yeah, no, that is a tough question because we don't have evidence. Whether there is cheating or there's no cheating, we don't act on. What we trust is our examination that we give. The national exam, we are not responsible. Whether there is cheating or there's no cheating is not our passion.
Okay.
Yeah.
For me, I'm like you, but the allegations, okay, examination has been cheated. Maybe there's this term what matured, okay, and I believe we all don't know, even the teachers, where these examinations are produced, where they're set, but you just be surprised. Oh, that's matured. So why do you think with this allegation, there's machots. Already we don't know where these examinations are printed. We don't know who produced them. So why do you think there's machots?
Yeah, thank you, Manuel. You know,
Samuel.
God Samuel, sorry. You know, we teachers, we act with evidence. Even if people say that's matured, we don't believe in it. So the people of matured will answer better. But we who believe in action and practicality, we don't believe. So we don't be, yes, because if I maintain my examination not to be cheated and government is beyond my capacity, how come that the examination of the government is cheated?
It's okay. It's all right. Now we get back to your examinations. You set it, and from setting, you take it to production, and from production now you seal your examination. Now let's get to the field. You are giving your examinations to. You are taking them to centers. Maybe you are taking them to Numle. You are taking them to board. How do you take this thing? You transport this thing to board, and they are not cheated. How do you maintain this strategy?
Thank you, thank you. You know, examination is something delicate. It is one of the delicate things in life. So if you want to give examination or transport examination to board, you transport examination to board with a trusted person who is within the board, who is within the board. We cannot contract someone out of the board that don't even know the ethic, vision, and mission of the board. So if we send someone to board, that person should be within the board. And just not within the board, it is somebody who lasted in the board. Because there is new and someone who lasted. Someone who lasted is an experienced person. So he know how people can con him. So we always send out people with examination with the trust that we build within the company. So if our examination reach the board, normally we don't even have doubt that something will happen within the center based on what we send there. We don't have that doubt. So if we send you now as brother today, or if you join our company today, even if how much we trust you before, we will not send you to board. Reason is because we want to study your behavior first. There's first hand behavior and second hand behavior. Maybe you show her the first hand, but the second hand is in you. Then that second hand now will go and comes out when you are not with us. So we don't do that. So we send the trustful people within the company.
Additionally, you know, when they are transporting the exam is sealed.
Okay.
Like this year, we did not only seal the scripts, but we even sealed the boxes. So if the exams reaches destination and at the end it is unsealed, it will bring a lot of doubt.
Okay.
And you know, there is no secret that cannot be revealed.
Yeah.
Whatsoever time that it takes, it must be revealed, and that is what we normally tell people that we contracted. Like I said, there are people within the organization that we normally trust, and these are the people that that we give opportunities to go and do that. Another thing that we do, we make sure we rent a place in board, okay, like a hotel. We pay and we provide security, and this exam is kept inside. Now they only pick the papers that are going to be sat that morning, and then they take them. So that is how they normally protect the exam. Now I wanted to take you back a little bit because, you know, at some point it will bring chaos. There are some schools that I left out, and it can cause. So if let me again announce the primary schools that took part in Juba Joint Mock. We had St. Peter Nursery and Primary School. We had City View Academy Nursery and Primary School. We have Blessed Shepherd Academy, Juba. We have Precious Nursery and Primary School, Juba. We have Bridge Academy Nursery and Primary School as well in Juba. We have River Jordan Academy.
River Jordan,
I did not mention before.
Yes.
Yeah, it's in Juba. We have Juba Integrated Nursery and Primary School. We have St. Elizabeth Nursery and Primary School, Juba. We have Darling Wisdom Academy Primary School also.
Okay, you mentioned high school.
I mentioned high school. Nana Campus, Juba.
Okay.
We also have Juba Junior School.
Juba Junior.
Juba Junior. Yeah, it's also
okay.
Yeah, they're also sitting. We have Interethnic Nursery and Primary School. It's in Juba. We have Alliance Academy Nursery and Primary School, and finally Alekma Academy.
13
Yes, those are the 13 schools. And for secondary schools, we have Elite High School, Juba, Darling Wisdom Academy, Pentagon Campus, Juba, Brilliant Academy, Juba, St. Lawrence Academy, Juba, Darling Wisdom Academy, Glasgow Campus, Juba, Kingsway Academy, Nimule, RMC Academy, Nimule, Amazing Grace High School, Bor, Sheikh El Noor High School, Bor, Daystar Academy, Bor, Alliance High School, Bor, Spotlight High School, Bor, Christian High School, Bor, and City View Academy Secondary School, Juba, Amonto Girls Academy Secondary School, Juba, Bridge Academy Secondary School, Juba, Yope High School, Juba, and finally Modern Academy Secondary School, Juba. Those are the schools that are taking part, and for those maybe who are following us, we did not miss another school by mistake, with intention, sorry, but it was because we were not reading. So thank you.
Okay. Now, we pause from examinations, cheating, what, with, let me go back to, you said we should come back to this point. These are the 3 states: Central Equatoria, Jonglei State, and Eastern.
Yes.
So is there any state that requested Juba Join-Mock, maybe a school, to be part of Juba Join-Mock from other states, apart from these 3 states?
Normally, it is the school to request. Okay. We don't go to the state.
Okay.
You know, this Juba Join-Mock, the names bears Juba. So there are a lot of critics that says, why is it taken to other states and it's bearing the Juba as Juba Join-Mock?
Yes.
No, Juba is a capital. And we all accept that it is our city. So this mock was meant for Juba, but it covers. If you go to East Africa like Wakiso mock, it is set in Wakiso district, but there are some schools outside that take parts.
Okay.
So this is exactly like Juba Join-Mock. Juba Join-Mock examination is a brand. It's a brand that is used. So currently, we do not receive any school from any state that would want to take part, but there are some that are willing to join us. Only that they were not prepared. But maybe next year we will have. It is unfortunate that we only have private schools. There are no government schools that have enrolled with us, because the public schools normally it is difficult for them to have the coverage in time, and even they lack teachers. So at some point they are not prepared. Yeah.
Now, what do you do to schools which do not have access to social media? Why do I ask this question? There was a post I came across on social media. This post, somebody asked from Magui County. He asked, are there schools from Magui County that which are taking part in these examinations? I could not.
Nimule is part of Magui, so it is under
Numle
Magui County. Yeah. So if they ask, then Nimule is part.
You see now, Numle, we don't even consider it as part of Magui.
We people who don't know. Yeah, it is a municipal town, but it is under Magui County.
So it's part of
Nimule. Yeah, under Magui. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. I've answered that.
Yes.
To those someone who asked that question last time, please, you are answered. The school which are taking part in Numle are part of Magui County.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Yes. Let's get back now where I'm so much interested in. What do you do to these schools? What do you do to this school that you find my school today, they have cheated your examinations? What do you do to my school?
We don't do it based on the schools.
Okay.
We deal with individuals.
Okay.
If a child is found cheating, then we dismiss or expel that child from the exam. Unless if there is a serious allegation of cheating for the whole school.
Like you,
but it has not happened. It has not happened.
I'm the head teacher of my school.
If it happens that the school has cheated and there is an evidence, definitely we will terminate the school from the board.
Okay.
Yes.
And you never
But we have never experienced that. Most of our schools are very cooperative. They are respectful, and such things have never happened with our member schools. So,
what is the strength of your relationship with the Ministry of Education?
Well, this is a good question. One, by the virtue of us being head teachers, we have very strong relationship with the government.
Okay.
because what we do it within the range of government.
Okay.
We are teachers.
Mhm.
Sometimes you see even the exam we predict,
Mm.
it comes in the national exam.
Okay.
If you look critically and compare the Juba Joint Mock examination papers with the national exam,
Yes.
sometimes there's some questions that come. Even one time we were accused by the nation that maybe we are using their examiners, but no. Because if you are a teacher and you have taught for several years, you can predict which question, which topic, which
you are setting
this
what
time,
you
yes,
taught them.
what will
Yes.
come. You might know what will come in 2025 exam,
Okay.
national examination,
Okay.
and we predict that. So that is how we normally do it. And this one, being the head teacher gives you chance to interact with the ministry. However, we are here to meet the undersecretary because there's some few things that we need to discuss as Juba Joint Mock.
Okay.
But as Juba Joint Mock Examination Board, we cannot lie that we have maybe have terms or memorandum of understanding with the government. No.
Okay.
Yeah, because if it is a relationship, then it must reach to that extent so that the government can trust us and do. But we are doing on behalf of government, though we are not authorized.
Okay.
Yeah, we see it important because it doesn't happen. In other countries, it is supposed to be done by the PIAMs or county or even the states, but the states and others are not doing. So we have to pick it up and examine, test our kids, and see which one is better for them.
Do you think one day when things goes well, the government will come in and say, "Oh no, Juba John Mo, can you go aside, and I'm taking over"?
We look forward to that. If the government can do it, why would we insist? Because we are the same people that the government will use.
Okay.
The government cannot get any other people that will conduct because we have a number of states. What they do at the national level is only meant for the government, for the national exams. But at the state level, to the PIAMS level, they will come and pick some teachers among us and be part. So if they come with that program, it is okay. And it will be up to school to take part in Juba Joint Mock or to do it together with the government mock, which is okay.
To add on that,
Yeah.
Yes.
we are part of the government.
Okay.
The government can also come in and trust us to do that work.
Yeah.
So what we need
On
from
their
the
behalf,
government tomorrow is to give us that trust and continue with it.
If
Is
they're
what we need from
satisfied,
the
yeah.
government. If they're satisfied with our work.
Yes.
That's great.
Yeah.
Now, in everything someone is doing, there are always achievements and there are always failures and there are always challenges. So, what are these achievements you guys have shown to people, or what are these achievements so far?
Okay, I will start, and my secretary will complement.
Okay.
A few achievements that we have done. We have successfully conducted exam for the last 6 years.
Okay.
And you know it is challenging. Production, all the process, the phases that I told you, it requires money.
Okay.
Setting needs money because the setters are paid. Moderation needs some facilitation, moderation of exam. Invigilation, as we speak, those invigilators must be paid at the end of the day.
Yes.
On daily basis.
Yes.
Those are wages. Markers need money.
Yeah.
In production side. So we were able to produce the exam. We are able to produce results. And it has happened. This is the 6th edition, like I said.
Yeah.
Those one are our achievements. And also some of our achievements to make Juba Joint Mock still shining like today is because of our commitment.
Okay.
So this commitment at least take us to a certain progress. Few of the challenges that we have. Last year, our results did not meet their expectation.
Before you go to the challenges, do you have any other
maybe
achievement?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Add on?
One of the achievements that I will add on is, Super Joint Mock, with all the number of examinations that we have conducted, it is now known in South Sudan. It is also known in the other part of Africa, East Africa, sorry. So we become well known of Super Joint Mock. So it is one of the great achievements that even the ministries they also heard about Juba Joint Mock. So they're all aware that there's a company called Juba Joint Mock that always gives examination to learners. We are all aware about that. Okay. Also to the parent. Parent also know that in second term, my kid will sit Juba Joint Mock. Like what happened when we start this examination. A lot of parents came to the school, to various schools, complaining that why my child is not sitting because of some other issues in the school. So parents were complaining that their children need to sit Juba Joint Mock. So Juba Joint Mock is also being known by parents. whether educated or not educated, they're all aware about Juba Joimo.
Why is that a parent will leave a principal or a head teacher and go direct to Juba Join Mog?
No, they don't come direct to Juba Joimo. Okay. They were battling with the head teachers because head teachers
just had.
Yes, they even report to us. Head teachers give the number, the statistic that is not in the school.
So some candidates were left out. It's a broad
some
chaos.
Were left out. So
not,
it becomes
not to sit for this exam.
Yes, yes.
But the schools are sitting.
Yes.
Oh my God.
So that is one of the issues. So we Juba Joimo, it is one of our advantage. So afterwards, even now the ABA studio, we are also being known here. So all the medias, they know Juba Joimo. So it's one of our achievements.
Yeah,
now we are sitting here, it is our achievement.
Yes, another achievement that I would want to add, Mr. Samuel.
Yes.
By the way, thank you, African Voice Unit.
Yeah.
You guys are very supportive, and we always appreciate. Another thing that I wanted to add is all the students that passes through the Juba Join with credit, they get scholarship unless they have not tried.
Okay.
Because these are the kids that performed extremely well, and once they're given tests or an examination to go through for a scholarship, they normally pass. Okay. Even right now, still it is growing. With my secretary and the board is planning, because recently I have received some requests that some students would want certificate of pass, so that they show to their scholars, and they want Juba Join Mok to be giving them certificates.
Okay.
Whoever that's at for Juba Join Mok and pass, they normally give. So maybe we will issue.
You produce
we will be giving them, not all everybody, but will be given upon request. If somebody is looking for a scholarship and has ever said, we will go to our records and check the name. If the person is there, we'll see the result. If, then we can give them certificate so that it will boost their scholarship program.
Okay.
Yes.
So, wow, that's good.
Yeah.
Now, let me ask you a question basing on this achievement.
Yeah.
Do you have those students who appeared at the top of your students?
I told you before.
Maybe top 10 somewhere.
The students who passed Juba Join Mok in 2023 led the nation.
Oh.
Yes.
Wow.
So it happens. Even most of the students from Darling Wisdom are part of us. The one who appeared in top 10. Only that the boy Philip is called Philip Ayuen Manyo.
Philip Ayuen.
The one who led the nation.
They
did not sit for Juba Join Mok, because Greenbelt Academy board did not sit for Juba Join Mok last year. It was Greenbelt Academy Juba that sat.
Okay, but now are they parts of it?
Yeah, right now they have not also said.
Okay.
Because of some constraint.
Yes, okay.
Yes.
Oh, this
coming to the side of challenges.
Now,
like I said before, last year we had some economic crisis due to the skyrocketing inflation rate, and the manner we charge the students. The Secretary of Examination went to Kampala to produce the exam. It became very much expensive.
Why? Why did you take your examination?
We were looking at the possible ways of making it more cheaper than here, because here was a bit more expensive.
Okay.
But later, if they went there, it became much more expensive than here. So last year we wasted a lot of money on ourselves just to make Juba Join Mok survive. We had, and even I'm not ready to mention some of the mock bodies, but one of the mock bodies collapsed because of that, because of the crisis, not their own making. But we were able to survive because we use our own resources. We use our own resources as directors. We could sit down and contribute to make sure the exam is marked, to make sure that the results are announced. So we did not meet the time expectation last year. It was a challenge. Another challenge that we have, it is difficult for us to get what we want because of finances. If we charge a certain amount of money, the parents are not able to pay. Even the current charges that we have, it's not much, though I will not mention here, but some parents are complaining, and that's why even some schools within and even in board have not joined. It's because of of the pricing. So it becomes a challenge when we have such shortcomings.
Yes.
Also, another challenge that we have is administering the students. You know, we have about 4,181 students that are sitting for this exam. 4,181 students are sitting for the national exam. Out of which,
for secondary school?
No, for both.
Okay.
For secondary school is 3,551, and for primary school is 630 pupils.
Okay.
So these are the children that are sitting for exam. And you know, administering them becomes a challenge, especially when we send people outside there. These kids still have the mentality of cheating, the mentality of sharing, and it gives our time to evangelators. It becomes hard, and you know, we have swapped. We changed the evangelators to different schools. That one becomes a problem. We have to transport them, we have to feed them, we have to do a number of things. If we don't do that, the exams will be cheated.
Okay.
But there's some schools that even we maintain
this
2,
is
3.
This is one of the things you did not mention.
Yes, there's some schools that we maintain 2 to 3 teachers because of the distance.
Okay.
So that one help us to combat such acts of malpractice. So it becomes a challenge in a sense. You know, these teachers are new, the students are new to them. At some point, the level of command become inactive. They might be ordered to do this, and they don't do it.
Yes.
Yeah, unless they have conscience and they're able to comply with the invigilators. So it is a challenge, and so those are some few challenges. Maybe my secretary will add on.
Yes. Do you have?
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Samuel. What is remaining is just the mobility, examination mobility. That is transportation.
Yes.
You know, at Juba Joimo, we don't have motorcycle, we don't have vehicles, but we try. We try with the small capital that we have. We try to make sure that the mobility is corrected and examination reach centers in time. Is one of the things that we always face. We always correct it and it repeats itself. It's because of that, but we are trying to make it fix in. The other one is what my chairman mentioned is the economic meltdown. And with that economic meltdown, we cannot blame anyone because it is something that is skyrocketing the nations. So when it faces the nations, all the grasses will suffer. So we are suffering due to the economic meltdown of the country. Up to now, we are still battling with it. We cannot say we have stopped it and we have solved it. No, but we are trying to reduce. The other one is, much of the thing is from the students. So, and the administration of some schools. Some school take it as a probability. They say they take it as optionals. That Juba Joimo is optionals. So they don't trigger. They don't put that student that examination or Juba Joimo is a must to be sat by you. So they take it as optionals. So some learners fail to sit because of the admins. It is not their intention. Because a student is meant for exams. There's no student who is meant only to come and learn and go away without exam. But why that is because of the admin of the school. So if they're wishing, I'm still urging them that please give what belongs to Caesar. Examination is the right of the child to sit. What is for admin is the policy. So the student is guided by the policy. There's no one who will review the exam. So these are the few challenges, and other one is some parents also take it as optional, and we don't blame parents. It is something started from the school. If the school is take it as optional, then the parent will also take it as optional. Let me give an example like my chairman. My chairman give it a statistic of 278, and these 278, not all of them sat. Not because they are not there, not because these students are there, they are not there at all. So the statistic is below, but it give that statistic to make sure that this issue of missing papers will not come in. So I'm still hashing all that mean to take that example so that we don't have problem with missing papers, with additional papers. We need more papers. Now we are facing the issue of more papers because you give 50 and during examination is student rise to 100. Have you seen this? This is what we have been bottling since yesterday up to now. I'm receiving call. It might be because one center is lacking papers. So I'm really urging that the meaning of the school who want to be a part of Juba Jjmeb to give the actual number of learners. Don't keep others. Don't conserve others. It is a right of the child and it's a right of parent to pay the more. So thank you.
Yes, thank
For
you.
that.
Will come because we have taken a little bit. It
Yeah.
is a bit lengthy,
Mm.
but I want to add one of the challenge that I left out earlier
Yes.
is about the results.
The results. Yes.
You know, some of the directors, the owners of the schools, take it as an opportunity to use Juba Jjmeb as part of advertisement, which we reject completely.
Okay.
There are those that would want their school to be the best school, and even up to now, we have stopped ranking ranking schools. Like this is the best school, second best. No, we don't do that. We
How
don't
how do they come in and how do I come to you and say my
they
school
okay.
need to be the best?
Many of them, if they have not heard their school, though they don't come to us, they complain. How come their school are, or they normally, they are suspicious. They might say, okay, maybe the chairperson is well versed with the other person, and that's why blah is happening. You know, sometimes it is really funny. So that one becomes a challenge in a sense. Everybody would want to be number one, and it doesn't happen. It's never possible. It's not possible.
This is Africa.
So sometimes even
Very
there are some
interesting.
schools that want to do petition.
Just because of that.
Because of exam that my child was under mark, and you know there are a lot of issues. So that one is a big challenge, but we normally endure it. What we tell them is this exam is meant to test how much the child has learned.
Let me cut you short.
So that is
These teachers who complained, you are also the principals.
Yes.
In Cityview and Elite High School.
Yes.
Cityview, I think, is 1 year old.
Yeah, they're sitting for the first time. Yeah.
Now, in your school, has your school ever appeared in top 10 or just top
national
3?
Or Juba Jjmeb?
I mean Juba Jjmeb.
We have never appeared.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, how do they see this? Your school is not number 1, number 2, or number 3, and somebody just come, maybe number 4 is above your school and coming to complain to you.
That is what I cannot tell. And it is not because I'm the chairperson that my school does not appear. It is because maybe the student don't do well. So I cannot force them or forge or use my powers to advertise my school. No. But if the student do well, there is no law that prevents them from being the best.
Okay.
It is not there. But if they don't do well, there is no law that brings them to the top.
To the top.
Never.
Yes.
Unless they do well.
I just wanted to know if your school is always there.
Yeah. That is a question that needs to be answered by those who complain.
Yes, it's always at the top 3. Then I'll be like, okay.
Maybe
school is always there at the top 3.
But we don't rank schools. We rank the students, the learners,
students.
the pupils. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. At some point, you see, even none of my students appears maybe top 10. It becomes hard.
Okay.
I remember maybe they appeared once.
So interesting, so wonderful. We almost come to the end of our Tough Line Talk Show.
Yeah.
Before we end this program, I want one of you at least to have a statement to principals of the schools, to the community and the Ministry of Education. What can Ministry of Education do to boost the education system of our country? What can the principals and the community do as well? Yes.
Yeah, I think you will give us 1 minute.
Yes.
I'll start with the national ministry.
Okay.
To be honest, everything that happened at the national level is what is being copied from up to down. We are not happy with the grading system.
Okay.
That is what we do not like. There is inconsistency. If you look at the national ministry, last year they were grading using the 12 points level A, B, and C, D, E. And previously they used to have the percentage point.
Okay.
But now they have again shifted, going back to the numerical point or the percentage point, leaving the grading of A, B. There is need to improve, to make it standard. The parliament should sit down and come up with the grading of the country. It is not even the National Ministry of Education that is supposed to do it. It's supposed to be done by the parliament. They're supposed, because there is education department in the parliament that talks about education. That is number one to the National Ministry of Education. Also, they
yes,
need to.
yes. Before you go there,
Yeah.
You said that the parliament should come up with
A standard
system,
grading, yes.
standard grading of
Final grading.
Okay. Have you complained as principal of various schools or the
You know,
primary
we
schools?
have not complained because this system was started last year because there were rumors that the student failed severely for last year exam.
Okay.
So then Honorable Achil, who was by then the former minister of General Education and Instruction, shifted from percentage to A.
Okay.
Now we don't know what happened this year. The current minister, that is Honorable Kuyoga Bolkuyo,
Yes.
doctor, again came back with the percentage. So we do not know what happened, and that is why we have started complaining, because up to now the results have not yet reached schools. Only the students are the one checking online. Okay. But if the results reaches the school and they're still in percentage form, we will try to sit down and see what is the government up to? Why do why are they inconsistent? Even it will let us be laughed at by other countries.
Now,
if you go
which one do you prefer? Do you need them to be strict?
I don't have a problem if they make it point, let it be points. Okay. If they make it the other grading of A, B, let it be like that. Okay, that is but the country Kenyan cannot system. Be shifting. Huh? Yeah, that's it is not only in Kenya but even around the world. Okay. They use the grading of A. Even the points that we have can also be translated to A's. So, but we need something that will be in the certificate. You are trying to say let the grading system should be at a particular point. Yes, let it be consistent actually. Okay. If it is percentage, if it is S. Now to the principals or the head teachers of the schools, yes, it is up to you as the head teacher to prepare your learners. Okay. So I want to request the administrators, be it the directors or the head teachers of the schools, let them, it is not a must they sit for Juba Joint Mock, but make sure you expose your children, your students, your learners to an external examination body. It is very important. If the government is not able to do it now, do it yourself. There are a lot of examination bodies across the country. Do it and at least expose them so that they're able to test outside. To the community, you know, crises are everywhere. People say education is not for the poor. Sometimes you will see that you are being overcharged. We don't even know where the money comes from, but we have to charge you. There's nothing we can do. So let them also go with that education is not for the poor. Exactly. If you look at where will the poor go? You first wait. If you look at it, there is free education. Yes. And that's what Patrick Lumumba said. Indeed, it is free of knowledge. You go to public schools. Do you think they are learning? They are not. Many of the students could leave secondary school empty-minded. They have not learned anything. There are few schools, there are few head teachers within public schools, the few that are committed. So I'm not saying the poor should not learn, but the government has to do something. Okay. So if education is not meant for the poor, then the government should also invest so that the country will not be poor. Because if people are poor, the country is definitely poor. If you go to UK, education is compulsory. Okay. Yeah. If you bear children, you don't take them to school, you will be taken to court because of that. Failing to take your kids to school. Yes. But here in South Sudan, it's not like that. It is your decision. You can take them to the cattle camp. You can take them anywhere. If somebody tells you, say, bring the money and take them to the school. But it is the government. So if the government is able to provide free education like it says, it should pay teachers in time. Pay teachers good money. Now the salary, I was told the salary for the teacher is £3,000. Or is it, I don't know, is it raised to 20 or 50,000 maybe? 50,000 pounds. Right I'm not sure, but that it should be in that range. It will not go beyond 100,000 pounds. Okay. Now, if you look at 100,000 pounds, you cannot even buy 50 kgs of maize flour. Yes, true. So let alone dressing and others. So it becomes hard. That is to the community. So if their children are charged, at least let us invest in these children. We will see a better tomorrow. To the students, Juba Joint Mock is not hard. But when your mind is set, you have a mindset, calculating in your mind that this exam is hard, then it is hard. Okay. This exam is not meant for you to We don't do it to fail you, though it is mock. We are mocking you, yes, but you should at least know that we are trying to test your capability. We are trying to prepare you for something much more better than this.
Okay.
So if you fail as a student there, if you fail Juba Joint Mock, you know that you will pass the national exam. And we have evidences. Many of our students that fail Juba Joint Mock are excelling in national exam because they are able to realize their common errors, they are able to realize their mistakes. So I encourage every student. And Juba Joint Mock has introduced something also. If your school is not taking part in Juba Joint Mock and you come as a private student, you will be allowed to sit, so long you get away. So I encourage all the students to be taking that exam. It is important. And to the head teachers, even if the school take more than 2 or 3 mocks, so long you are competent and you are capable, please let them go through that exam. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yes.
Mr. Secretary General.
Thank you, Samuel. Yeah, my last word to our government and especially the Ministry of Education is, it is 2 years time now, exam delayed, especially not exam but results. Result delayed for almost 2 years. Now you can calculate the month when the student starts and the time results out. That thing is not logic. Most of our students, they miss a lot of scholarship because of the result delayed. So I'm feeling, 2025, I'm feeling to the Ministry of Education in particular to look into. And if it's because of maybe financial issues, why can't we make it that Secretariat for Exam to be independent? If you go to East Africa, take an example, the Secretariat of Examinations are all independent. They look for their money, they ask money from the students, especially from parents, and such money is paid in the accounts so that they don't wait from the government. And later the government comes in to put something, and indeed they have their own before. Then from there you find that this Secretariat of Examination will be strong and the result will be released in time. And if we release our result in time, then the student will have that hopes of coming back to their own country. This issue of delays of results will make our students go back to East Africa. So I'm appealing to the ministry and to the government to do at least let the secretariat be independent. So the issue of delayed of result will definitely stop. That is my request to the government and to the parent. Education is the right of a child. If you take that step to marriage and produce a child, you know that that child will demand that right. So I'm feeling how hard it is. Our parents should try to send the children to school, either from primary, either from high school. They should struggle because in South Sudan everything is about struggling. We are all struggling to bring life. So let them struggle to bring children to school. It is their role. So to the principals and head teachers of different schools, that they should be strong with their policies. Because this issue of denying students or people from exam is not good. It is their right to sit the examination. It is the right of a child to sit either a test or a quiz or a national exam. It is their right. Just not a matter of taking a chalk or taking a pen, you put something in the book. No. But we need evaluation assessment at the end. So, and this is where we say that this child have this child have this percentage. Without that, we cannot measure the IQ of the child, of the learner. So it is that role of the principal to do that. Lastly, to our students, Juba Joinmo is set by their own teachers. And the teacher said what is given to the learner. So we don't set a question that is not in the curriculum. We are also being dictated by Benjamin Bloom, that is a method of setting. So you set a simple question, a big question, and a hard test question for the top student in class. So if you think that question is very tough, the simple question is there for you. Yes. You'll get that simple question. Then from there you call it a day and you pass the examination. So thank you, viewers, and thank you, Samuel, for hosting us at this time.
Yeah. Do you, Juba Join Moga, have anything you do apart from examinations?
Yeah, in 2023 we had second school football tournament.
Okay.
And it was a success, though it exhausted us. That was the first edition, and we have not done it again. Also, we normally provide training to schools, to examiners,
Okay.
and to the secretary, to the director of studies in the schools. We normally also have organized seminars in schools, different schools. So we have a number of things that we normally do, but within the context of education.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for transforming the community, the country,
Thank you.
and transforming the young generation.
Thank you.
And my words were personal to the Ministry of Education.
Yes.
I need the Ministry of Education at least to pay the teachers.
Yes.
Yeah, Jamana.
Yes. Yes.
So that the poor will go to government school. And those who can afford to pay for private school will go to private school.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So at least our government should focus on that, and also what Mr. Peter said about to make the Department of Examination Board to be independent. Yeah? Our kids, our young people, they are not applying for scholarship abroad. At least next year, do that. Without further ado, I would like to appreciate my guests for coming today and for the wonderful topic. And keep doing that. Don't give up. Let's change the country. Let's reach where we want to be.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
At this point, I'm your host, Gora Samuel. Thank you so much.
Thank you.